Well, good evening to everyone. Welcome in and come on in to the victory moment with CK. And I realize, listen, it's Monday, guys. It's Monday. And welcome in and thank you so much for joining me and catching this on the replay. Thank you for connecting with me, whether it be on my page or whether it be on my YouTube channel. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for joining me. I'm so excited to see y'all. I hope you had a great weekend. Listen, it's time to just chat a little bit and get some little positivity as we start our week. And then I do it again in the middle of the week. You know how it goes. You know how we flow. Listen, I only come on twice a week just to give some encouragement and inspiration. So come on and join me because I don't do the every minute on social media. So come on and join me on these two little moments that I have on Monday and Wednesday as I just share a little bit of inspiration, as I share a little bit of just encouragement, as they would say. My name is CK, if you don't know who I am. If you don't have not connected with me yet, I am an author of two amazing collab books and some more upcoming things to come. And I am also great evening. Hi there, Janelle. Janelle, good to see you, my sis. And I am also inspirational motivational speaker. Yes, I am. And I am also a reverend, which my message today is connected to my inspired and connected to my bishop's message on Sunday, and we're going to talk more about that. Good to see you too. And I'm just excited to be here. But most importantly, let me also say I am also the owner, CEO, and owner of KM Travels. And there's some things going on with travels, but there's some things that are about to pick up. So I'm excited to talk about that, and I'm going to be talking about that on Tuesdays and start talking about that on Tuesdays, even if I just put up a post to give y'all more information. So I thank you again for joining me today. I thank you for connecting to me today, and let's get into it as I talk to you today, as I connect with you today, and we talk about taking control of your circumstances, taking control of your life, taking control of the things that may be happening in your life. Because we're praying and all of that stuff. But guess what? We have to also take some type of responsibility. And I'm talking about this today as as I talk about this, as I said, it was inspired by the word of God on Sunday. And it just hit me real hard because so many times things get out of control because we look for everything else, maybe someone else or other things to have control, or to say, oh, God is going to do it, or God is going to take control, or but there are things that we have to do. We have to take control over. We are responsible. And that's number one, what I want to talk about. Taking responsibility for yourself and for the areas of your life. Taking responsibility of your for the areas of your life for yourself. And that's so important. So that's number one. Taking responsibility for yourself, for yourself. Knowing that there are things that what you can do, you do. And there are things that you definitely have no control over. But what you have control over, you take control over. And you make sure that you handle it. And like, what was being shared is we talk about, financially there are things happening, but yet we spend money all willy-nilly. But yet we want God to bless us, or we want God to say, oh, we need more money. When really, and when the truth of the matter is, we need to know how to control and have control of how we spend our money. And that's what we need to really, really understand. How are we spending our money? How are we handling our relationships and different things? So the bottom line is, it's us taking responsibility. It's us taking that control of what we can take control over, and making sure that we do what we can do. So that was the first thing I wanted to talk about. The second thing I want to talk about is know yourself. Know yourself. Who are you? And it helps in being responsible. It helps in knowing, listen, I spend a lot. So I need an accountability of my spending. I need an accountability of me doing certain things, because I know I get out of hand when it comes to certain things. I know that I kind of get extra when it comes to certain things, So you have to know who you are and be comfortable and happy with you. And be comfortable, as I said, and be comfortable and happy with you. So that when certain things are happening, you will be able to handle it because you know who you are. You'll be able to handle it because you're comfortable in who you are. And you already know, listen, they're about to take me from 0 to 100. So I have to, So I have to bring it in, because I already know that if I don't bring it in, I'm going to get extra. If I don't bring it in, I'm not going to be nice in how I'm doing things. So the bottom line is, be comfortable in who you are. That's number 2. But most importantly, taking responsibility for you. And I mentioned this before. We understand, we're going to make mistakes. We understand that there are things that, that we're not going to do perfect. But one of the things I constantly say is, understand that you're still responsible for what you do. You're still responsible for how you're handling things. You're still responsible for how you're handling people. I hope I'm saying this right. Because I listen, I'm just here to encourage you. Because victory comes when with all these things I'm talking about. You can't have victory all over the place. You can't have victory when things are out of control. You can't have victory when you don't take responsibility. You can't have victory when you don't know even who you are. So understanding and knowing who you are and being comfortable with who you are and happy with you and taking responsibility, it puts things in a different perspective. And it's 2 more things I want to share. And I want to talk about maintain some kind of discipline. That means we're not doing things all willy-nilly. We're not just jumping on anything that comes and goes. Taking responsibility for ourselves shows maturity and growth. Yes, it does. That connects with maintaining some kind of discipline. Discipline yourself. That means not just running after everything and anything, but does it connect with your goals, your dreams, your aspirations? Does the circumstance connect with who you're desiring and what you're desiring to do? And these are the things we push for and we look for. And as we talk about God is not an author of confusion. But he wants us, he says he came that we might have life and have it more abundantly. So there has to be some type of order. And I'm not just talking to you. I'm talking to CK. There has to be some type of order. And that comes through being responsible. That comes through knowing who you are. That comes through being disciplined. A lot of things with our health and all of that comes through not being disciplined in how we're eating, not being disciplined in exercising, not being disciplined. And that doesn't mean everybody's going to go to a gym and do rigorous exercising. There are different ways to exercise the body. There are different ways to discipline your body and come into a lifestyle of healthy eating. It's not about what you're not eating. It's the proper way of eating. And I'm telling you, I'm talking to CK as I'm talking to you. But that taking responsibility is so important. And knowing yourself, maintaining. See, what happens is once you know yourself and you take responsibility, then you will have discipline. Because you will start understanding, listen, I know that I can't be around certain things or entertain certain things. And the final thing I want to say, and this is my extra, and I call it the bonus. And we've been talking about this because, this is part of what I talk about all the time. Look at life in a positive perspective. Look at life in a positive perspective. Don't let life wear you down with negativity, but in a positive perspective. So I'm going to recap. And thank you for those that are going to catch this on a replay. I hope it inspires you. I hope it encourages you as we keep moving forward and pressing forward and being the best and doing the best that we can. There are a lot of things happening, but we've got to take control of our circumstances. And one of the ways is taking responsibility for yourself and for every area of your life, whether it be in your health, whether it be in your home, whether it be, relationship-wise, taking responsibility. How are you handling things? Knowing yourself, being comfortable and happy with you. Maintaining some kind of discipline. Most importantly, as I said, maintaining some type of discipline. But the final thing I want to say is looking at life in a positive perspective. So that means the things that may be happening, take a positive perspective. That doesn't mean perfect. That doesn't mean it's going to always, but it works out as God says. He's working out all things for good. So I look forward to seeing you on Wednesday. But I hope this encourages you as we all take control of our circumstances, take control of our life, take control of the things that are happening in our life. Because there are things we have the answer for. Even after you pray, God gives us instructions. God gives us wisdom and understanding. So have a great rest of your evening. Thank you for joining me on this, what we will call victory moment. So I thank you so much for joining me, and those that are going to catch this on a replay. Thank you again for joining me, my sis Janelle, and those again that are going to catch this on the replay. You are awesome. And I know that we all are going to keep pressing forward as we just slowly keep do the best we can and take control of our lives, being responsible for what we can do, being responsible for what we can do, being being the best us that we can be, knowing ourselves. And that means taking time to know who you are. But most importantly, keep looking at life in a positive perspective. Have a great evening. I am CK. I am your travel specialist, CEO and owner of KM Travels. I am also an author, inspirational, motivational speaker. And I'm going to be putting some information because I would love for y'all to join me. And yes, this is my birthday month, so y'all going to hear me keep mentioning it. And I want y'all to join me as I celebrate, because I am just thankful to make it to my birthday month. And I'm going to be even more grateful to make it to my birthday, and the time that God has given me. And we're going to talk more about it, and you're going to see, I'm going to put up some more information, some more stuff tonight in reference to celebrating. Every day you're going to see something, and I'm just going to be enjoying my birthday month. And I want you to enjoy it with me. Enjoy the post, have fun with it, as it's just a month of celebration for me and a time of celebration. So blessings and love to you all. And thank you again for your support and love. And please, this is my new page. I cannot respond on my old page, which is actually Elder Carmen King. My new page is CK at Elder, which is on my Facebook page. And those that are on YouTube, you could also connect with me on Facebook. And those that are on Facebook, you could connect with me on my YouTube. And all the information is on, and my link is there. So join me and connect with me, as I'm enjoying connecting with you. Love and blessings, everybody. I see y'all on Wednesday as we just continue to win and have a victory moment. No matter what's happening, we can win. But it's up to us. It's up to us as we connect and trust God and believe God. So have a great evening. See y'all on Wednesday as we just continue to press forward and move forward. Love and hugs, love and blessings, as I thank you again for all your support. See you on Wednesday. Have a great evening.